Hello, Sam. Hello, Alex. So, I think first I'm gonna work on. Well, first, let me know. Can you guys hear me clearly? Is my voice too low? Is it too high or too loud? But this stream gonna do a little bit of what I did when I was just messing around with this. So I'm probably gonna make these lines thicker. My brother said he wanted to touch up these lines, and then I'll get into more of the logic stuff. Thank you, Alex. And alright, let me have, I guess I'm gonna create a microchip that turns off procedural animation for the stream. What is this? Is this T-pose? What is this? Oh, empty. What is this? Empty. Okay, that's fine.
Did you know the Disney Marvel Game Showcase is going on right now?
It's live right now, right now?
Yeah, it's been started 116 minutes ago.
No, I did not. This game is going to be about this robot, to put it vaguely, but my brother and I have been ironing out a story in our heads.
I have a story.
Emmett has a story. I think it's pretty cool. I have like moments and some music. Ooh, maybe I'll show off some music.
Yes. Ooh, that would be a fun stream, creating that moment.
Turn off procedure animation, procedure walk. Both those are gone. Alright, look at that. That's what we love. Now this will be easy to work with. So I should just have to make it bigger, and then we're gonna liven the clone. Hello, Hunter. What's up? What's up? Liven the clone, so now I should just be able to make it thicker if I want. And then we should ideally... Yes. Yes. Oh, that should go all the way through. Oh. Did I do it this way? How have you guys been? Oops. Alright, now check over here. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. I guess I could clean that up, but not worried about it. Emma, did you want to touch up these?
Yeah, sure.
It's on precise movement.
Yes, sir.
Glad to hear it, Alex. Always happy to hear about Hellboy, or engagement with Hellboy. But, Sam, to answer your question, about what the game is about. I think there's some elements of like, would you say, can I say Pinocchio?
Yeah.
Some elements of like Pinocchio. He's not going to suddenly turn into flesh or anything like that, but I guess the robot realizes that it can think or upgrade itself, something like that, and kind of gonna have to go on this quest to save someone that he cares about, like, while like constantly upgrading yourself, which is what, like, I guess that's the ability you have that gives you an edge, is the fact that you can adapt your own system.
Do you want me to follow up
What?
with the tale that you brought into it?
I would say talk about that when you're not working, so you don't trail. Emmett will explain. Yeah, maybe. Hopefully it will. We want to. I mean, we went to school to tell stories, and hopefully the stories are compelling. You know what I mean? What are you guys up to? Oh, what's your game about, Sam? Folding laundry? I actually just put my laundry away, Alex. That's crazy. So I was thinking about having some customization for this game. And I don't want it to be anything too intense, but I was thinking about choosing, like, maybe you can find different collectibles and unlock different paint jobs, or even like specifically like part pieces, like for maybe shoulder, forearms, a torso piece, or flesh. RPG, nice. Is it on Dreams or is it on Unreal? Unity? I'd love to hear about it. Okay, I get you. I get you. None of my stuff is published. Well, at least none of the current versions are published. I actually had a demo. Not a demo, more of like a playable area for the robot, and it was just a maze that I had my friend draw, and I tried to make it, and I made the walls invisible and just put like trees and natural foliage so that the robot couldn't go through, and they would just explore the jungle, essentially. But that was way before I had any like gameplay movement figured out. They'll be surprised on demo release. Yes, it's on Dreams. Nice, nice. What's your name on Dreams, Sam, if you don't mind me asking? Yeah, a little bit of customization, right? Right? So it's like your robot. New friend, hello. I do not know how to pronounce. If you'd care to help me out. Is it Buhai. You can, I mean, you could stretch that if you want.
No, it's just the angle. Because I'm trying to. It's gotta be.
So this game is set, like, for sure in the future. I don't know if we're gonna do flashbacks for the robot game. It's kind of its own thing, but depending on how much more we want to develop the idea outside of the story, it might become like we might have like dates hammered down, but I might liken it to something away from reality, close to like is Fallout okay?
A dystopian future.
Yeah, somewhat of a dystopian future where robots are like a pretty regular thing.
Well,
There's no war or anything, I think, right?
I'll talk about the idea.
Okay, my brother will talk about Cyberbot. Oh, see, Cyberbot doesn't sound bad though. Also, hey Ronnie, thank you. Oh wait, you're doing a third one?
Yeah, what?
I thought you just wanted to change it to 2.
Well, it seems like there's space right there.
Okay.
What do you just want?
It's I thought it's what you wanted.
Gotcha.
Like information like Fallout where it tells like little stories. Is that what you mean, Alex? Okay, I get you. I think that's like something I want to do in all of my games, or all the games that I make if I can, where like if you want to take the time like to look at these collectibles, it won't just be like wasting your time. But I won't force you to look at it. But maybe like the best way I think would be like to work the story around that little collectible in passively if I can, or as easily accessible as I can. Even if it's just you listening to like audio logs left behind. Oh man, you're gonna like some stuff that I have in the works, Alex.
Should we consider maybe on Patreon to get early access to them? Like, you know.
Do a link?
No. Well, we can't add them. Well,
What do you mean?
let's say add them like as a collaborator, sort of like test feed, like
Oh.
focus testing, I guess.
I played a little bit of Control. I have not finished it, and I like reading the stuff too, like about the different cases. It really just builds the world in my head. It kind of reminds me of Prototype, the like conspiracy vibe. Are you okay, Ahmed?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
It just takes work.
I mean, if you want, you can go straight through. Yeah, I played Control. Like it was free with PlayStation Plus, but I played it because I at the time was like working on the early BPRD levels, and I needed like some visual inspiration. And the concrete, in addition to like the Del Toro movie, really like stuck home. But I think I'm gonna take a little more inspiration this next pass at the BPRD from like Control, because I was looking at a lot of the little stuff, like the navigation signs really help a player figure out where to go when the objective on the screen says go to executives. You don't have to go to the map, you can literally follow the signs. Hey, Lizzie. Man, I hope Crunch shows up. I don't want to go over the aiming reticule without him. But just so you guys know, there's been some updates since I last really worked on the robot, so some stuff might be outdated. I am using DualShock, or DualSense, I guess, because it's on PS5. But I prefer that. Don't get me wrong, the Move controllers are really nice and they have a lot of nuance, but I don't know. I think I just think differently. I think they're way more. Hang on, I'm trying to think about how to put this. They really afford themselves more for organic looking sculptures. Hello. But I'm the type of person that prefers precise movement on, so I can only move in one axis at a time.
I don't.
Emmett does not like it. Do you like the Move controllers, Emmett?
I don't think I experimented enough though, because I tried immediately to dive deep when it first came. And we could show some of my the earliest.
The early muscle stuff that Emmett did. Man, it was rough.
Yeah, but maybe I should give it another shot.
I mean, you can do that if you want, Emmett.
Oh yeah.
I would say just stamp something and then edit it so that you can. Oof. Can you make that less? Can you undo that and then restamp it, but with more looseness? Up the looseness. More. Oh, you're on smear. I'm gonna press L1 and triangle. There you go. There you go. Do you want me to do it? What do you prefer, Tiger Dude? Stamp that. Oh no, are you editing or you haven't stamped yet? I would stamp that in.
Let's try to make the arms hollow too.
You could do that separately. May I work on the logic for a little? Because you're just going to do the rib cage.
You know, we'll cut this whole out.
I don't need it because the joint's not. Yeah.
Here you go. Here you go.
Thank you, sir. Alright. One of the things I want to work on is this jump. Oh my goodness. Is this jump mechanic. I guess for the vibe of him specifically as a character, yes, the Iron Giant was like a big visual inspiration. But I'm thinking about introducing some asymmetry that might be just bleeding over from Hellboy as far as character design, but I'm also thinking about gameplay mechanics being telegraphed on the character, or at least visually. And whatchamacallit? I also want Pinocchio, like I want there to be like this sort of naivety. Yeah, his eyes still light up, Lizzie. Don't you worry. He's still the same bot. Yeah, there we go. I really like being able to perch, like at the edge of a wall. Oh, if I look over here, I can just look. And being able to, that's pretty fun. But that little landing, I want to make that better. A little more like the flight landing in the other puppet that I released a video about. I've showed it off on stream too, but it's a very, like, I suppose crunchy landing. Like, it feels responsive and tactile. So, not in crouch slide. Is it in the landing? Where's the landing? Nope. General movement. I think it's here. I've learned that there's a better way to do this thanks to Tap Giles. I didn't know. But all this tracks how long you've been falling and triggers depending on that. Now that's not bad, but the only thing is, what if he's falling at a slower speed because like there's a fan on that's descending, or like a level specific thing that like has lower gravity, and if you still fall for that much, you shouldn't hit the ground like you've been falling at a high speed. So it doesn't track speed, and that's why I'm getting rid of it. So instead, I will be using an output from the puppet interface that is called, landing impact. And this outputs a numeric value, but I'm not going to get too nitty gritty yet, because generally I think it's okay to do some things. Landing impact. If the landing impact is greater than 2.5, then it'll trigger this animation, and on the end of the animation it'll go back to default. I hope you guys, I hope that was easily digested in your heads. Now, something I also didn't do was label my keyframes, which was a bad move on my end. Now I think this is parameters, so I'm gonna, this is parameters. So just gotta go ahead and rename that. There's Rumbler. I don't need the Rumbler for testing. And then this is the pose. But I think we're gonna change this to have him end neutral quicker. Or he'll at least end at neutral. So we'll move that to the very edge. There we go. Yes, there's springiness. Do I want there to be springiness? His hand needs to be different. Do I have keyframes for his hands yet? Fine animation. Why is this microchip? Yeah, he's a poser. Oh, what's up? Jesus? Oh no, this is his right hand. What is that? Don't know what that is. Closed. Yes. I need it all the way open. Maybe we'll do a little bit. And I guess we want this turned a little bit. And then this can be back. And you can spread. Just add a little more. I guess I'm pushing the pose. Alright, so let's solo it. Alright, now let's check. Alright, so if I jump, hello PMX. That was terrible. Hang on, I might need to change the sensitivity on the impact. Okay, that rotation is killing me, so I need to put a rotator on here. I always turn on grid space when messing with the rotator, so I get a more accurate sense of the orientation. Strength all the way. This changes to 0. So now he should not rotate at all when the landing is triggered. Oh. That's a little better. Excuse me. How are you, PMX? Okay, now let's... I'm doing okay, no complaints. All right. Needs to be relaxing a little more. Don't need the springiness. Is he holding the pose? Why is... Oh, because I copied it. I'm so stupid. Oh, I'm probably gonna copy this. I recommend doing this for like if you want a little bit of a bounce to the animation, but you don't necessarily want springiness. jeez, that was weird. Oh, it's because I keep pressing L2. I think we should make that quicker, right? Yeah, let's push it back to that. Yeah, Doc Ock's hands were definitely a vibe for that. I wanted them to be modular, or not modular. I guess modular is kind of a word. I didn't want there to be definable thumbs, so he could grab whatever he needed. And they could even rotate. Maybe that's a weapon or an ability. We'll see. But I'm actually just going to make it if it's greater than 0. Just for testing. Not bad. Kind of slides. See, now this makes me want to change the pose in general, like away from the Black Widow thing, and a little more... I was actually thinking about up in the double jump height, or at least maybe that's an upgrade. Yeah, because that feels... And then, okay, yeah, I think if you're not on the ground, it'll immediately trigger. So now we're going to have a chip just for interruptions. And if any of these are triggered, excuse me. Thank you. It'll immediately interrupt if it detects that he is not on the ground. I can't think of the game, but I know it might be in some of the Assassin's Creeds, but they're like, okay, if you take a really high jump and you keep moving forward, you'll do a roll. But if you take a really high jump and you don't keep moving forward, you'll do something closer to like a superhero landing because you're not moving forward anymore. I appreciate that kind of nuance. If you're not on the ground. Alright, let's check. So if I land, good. I could have swore I have a pose in there for double jump. Oh, I think it's in his jump poses chips. I'm so stupid. Yeah, there's this double jump thing. Look at him, a star. I might have to redo the feet. Yeah, well this is what it... Because it doesn't last that long, so I need the... I want it to be really... There we go. It's a... Yeah, very fun. I feel like as soon as he starts to get up, you should be able to move. Let's see about turning this off. And then you should be able to rotate after this. And then it shouldn't even last this long. These also need better sounds, but I think I'm just going to go ahead and talk about the reticule. So, I have a camera rig in here that is made by Acert, I believe. It's called a third-person camera rig, right here. And I kind of just stamp him. I was just able to stamp it in, put some tags down, and it worked pretty seamlessly. However, it's basic. And it really gets the job done, but I think I want a little more customization in terms of the rig, and I don't want to make it myself. So Elka, the guy who's making Four Seasons, the Avatar game, the Airbender game, he has a third-person camera rig that has come out, and it is very customizable, with like shouldering buttons, sliders for depth of field. Granted, you could like find all this stuff anyway. He just made it really easy. And if you have a custom camera rig, then you should be able to do this aiming thing pretty easily, because in the rig, you see that there's this base cube which has the rotation, or the horizontal rotation, and it's joined through a bolt to this top cube that controls the vertical rotation, whether you're looking up and down. And you can actually get a signal from that which controls the animation when he's aiming, looking up and down. That animation is literally tied just to the output of the rotator when you're aiming. Now for the icon itself, sorry, I need to stop the music. Please don't stop. There's a laser scope on the cube with the camera that is directly connected to the top cube. And this laser scope, you kind of takes a little doing. The laser scope is put a little far into the camera. Ideally, like, you want to be able to go in here and when you put it down, you don't want to see it because it's pointing straight forward the direction you're looking. And like any little rotation will like really change. So it's kind of like a process of going in and out of this play mode and just making sure that it's solid. But I actually have this. This is the it's just a cube that's non-collidable. Okay. And it has the text displayer on it, but it also follows the hit position of that laser scope. So it should go to wherever you're looking if you set it up correctly. And there's another green cube that's non-collidable, but the laser scope can detect it. And that's just in case you're looking at the sky or something, it still shows up in the center, because that green cube is there. And I haven't made it invisible. That might actually mess with the laser scope, but you just have to make sure that you have corresponding settings. And I think another update that came out for Dreams was a text gadget displayer update, so that you can put a minimum size. So I think we're going to try 2. It gets a little bigger when you're close to stuff. I like that, but if you like go far away, it won't change size. And I kind of like that, but I kind of want it to be faster instead of just following. And I wonder what would happen if I used a teleporter. So we're just gonna, nope, copy that in there. We're still gonna keep that there, but we're actually gonna turn this off for now. and then use a teleporter instead, because I think that might run like faster, if that makes sense. Duh. Target position. Okay, that's not changing it. That's okay. I could have swore. Am I missing something? The hip position needs to go. We're not gonna do the teleporting. Awesome, Alex. I'm glad to hear it. And PMX, oh, maybe it definitely should give him a speed boost, but I don't know if it'll be this super powered or this intense when you first start playing. It'll probably be upgradable. And then I kind of want to have like something like an overheat mechanic where if you do stuff too intense, you have to like cool yourself off. And I was actually even thinking about having the environment have an effect on that. Like if you find, I don't know, water or ice, depending on the environment, you might be able to cool yourself off faster. So you can keep doing these intense abilities, but maybe it costs energy. I don't know, like a battery. I think a sound would really help that. Just that little landing impact. So you know that it's like supposed to be a little bigger. General movement. We need to name this landing. Keyframe parameters. This is all pose. And then we want some sounds. Ooh, that's not bad. I think I might do a little, is orange okay? I like that a lot. Ooh. Dang, imagine he's low on health. That's actually pretty... I like that idea. Thank you, PMX. Now let's turn this back on, but we'll raise the intensity of the impact that's required. Let's make it 1. See what 1 is. Is it 1 jump height? Is that what we're measuring? Yo, Deluxe. What's up? Alright, these parameters should definitely stop after this. Okay, don't tell me. Don't tell me. I think it'll have to be even higher pitched, because I want to too much of a thud. Maybe I need something more metallic-y. Could I process the FX like pitch correct and stuff? Pitch correct. Do you mean like auto tune? Stoned lore? Let's turn that tech clunk back on. I think we're just gonna make it quieter. I'm sure you can set up a system for that. But though I don't know what kind of outputs you get from sound. I'll just make it quieter. I don't know about a flash drive, but there is an audio importer on their InDreams website, and I think you have to be a certain level to use it, just so that like they know you know the mechanics. And you literally can get, you can level up just by playing. But the higher level you are, the more, or the less limited your audio permissions are. I think, like, let me go into sound mode. I'm level 270, I think, and if I go to audio mode, and if I want to bust out the microphone tool, it lets me know I can upload 150 recordings in a day, and I have 75 minutes worth of recordings to use, and each recording has a maximum length of 30 seconds. And those numbers get smaller the lower your XP level is, and you can, if you record them on your computer, you can upload them directly to the website from your computer, or if I wanted to, I could put this thing down and record directly from my microphone, if that makes sense. It is interesting. I've used it for some school projects that I'm sure I will share at one point. I want it to be a little bouncier, you know? Or like, let him start moving a little faster. Yeah, definitely once that stops. The climbing is a whole other thing that definitely has to be updated. That was done so long ago. I'll be using the tap Giles method. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Because he was able to walk. Yeah. Where's that tech clunk? Am I missing it? I think it's too quiet now. Wow. Go figure. Is it 3D? No, it's not 3D pan. Okay, that's a little better. Ooh, that needs some sound work too. I think I want more of a whoosh when I... Do I have a sound effects tab? Oh my goodness. Oh no, the fan is always on because that's always on for him. How loud is the fan? What the fudge? Never mind. Oh, I think this was someone else's asset. I hope one day you become popular by this. Thank you. Me too. Me too. That would be nice. That would be nice. Imagine if I could just make a living by working on dreams. That's the goal. I'm trying to think about something I can get done before. I might end up redesigning his eyes. We'll see. Oh yeah, the Patreon. I could, hopefully that takes off. I could use text displayers that has straight up like symbols. I do need to post more videos. I'm sorry. Hellboy update video incoming. And maybe a breakdown on the bot. His feet definitely need to be redesigned. I like the power button, but I feel like it's kind of a visual, like, as much as it tells you that he's alive. Incoming, I'm working on it, Deluxe. That's what it means. I have the Premiere project file. I think there should be a whoosh. I think that was better. Hello, David O. Will he have Gadget? Gadget he will have. He used to have a shield in the older versions. I'm going to save this. This was very good. Here, the older version of him, he used to have a shield. I do want to get back to a dodge like this. I really like that dodge animation. Oh, and it's tied to a stamina. I also really like that. But he used to have a shield like that. It doesn't logically work. Like, I can get shot and I'll get plenty bothered. I haven't figured out the logic for specific directional blocking as far as, like, affecting health. If it's one object and it just doesn't take damage, then that's one thing. But I kind of want you to take damage even though you're blocking. Yeah, he's pretty fast. Oh yeah, that's something that I worked a while on. That ground pound. But yeah, I'll be able to shoot. Where's that coming from? Okay. I think I have the music somewhere. EOT? Is it like that? What is it called? I think it's called choose. Well, I kind of want it to be tied to its own variable. If it doesn't take damage, or if it doesn't take damage, it'll be like you have a block, and your block can be broken if you take enough hits while you're blocking. So here's the song before we end the stream if you guys want to hear this. So I'm going to mute myself and then just... Alright, hope you guys like that. I think I have the menu somewhere. Thank you. I've actually done, yeah, a little spooky, atmospheric. Thanks. Some music for some short films for some friends of mine. Oh, I won an award for it. Did I? Thanks, Stone Lore. Thank you. Genealogy, sec, cuts and tests. Yes, yes. I won an award for the music. Where is it? Is it this? Yeah, best score at Paris Film Fest. Let's go. Here, this is definitely not done. This is what I had in mind for the menu. Slice will come. And if I need to work on that UI design, because it kind of disappears when his eye is near the camera. What if I go to earlier? He looks at the camera. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna end it here. Hope you've enjoyed the stream. And if you'd like to see more bot, please comment after the stream, let me know. And what you'd like to see if you can. Yeah, that's all for now, David. Hellboy, I'll do more Hellboy eventually. But yeah, that'll be it for today. Thanks, Alex. I hope you have a great day. I hope you all have a great day. And until next time, I will probably stream tomorrow, though I'm not 100% sure what I'll be working on. Maybe more animation, maybe more robot if I have concrete ideas, but yeah. Bye, guys.